Excited about learning Blender? Stick around after this video and I'll show you how you can get a discount on a 3D modeling and animation course at Brainy Pixel Academy. Hi, I'm Michael and this is the third video in our Blender Teapot tutorial series. In the previous lesson we learned how to use a subdivision surface to smooth the geometry. Now we want to look at actually smoothing this surface visually. And to do that, let's look at this in the solid shaded mode. And you can see that even though the geometry has been smoothed, we still see all of these individual faces. Well, we can hover over this. Let's select it, hover over it, and right click and choose Shade Smooth. So that's a right click and then Shade Smooth. And you can see that the surface now appears smooth, just like magic. This is not actually changing geometry. This is just changing the way that the computer displays the surface. And it's based on the angle between these individual faces. So there's an angle between each of these faces. So let's take a look now how we control that angle of smoothing. So again, I'm going to right click and Shade Smooth. And with the Teapot selected, I'm going to come over here to the Properties Editor dialog and go down to the Object Data. That's the little green triangle. And within there, let's close a couple of these dialogs. We want to open the one that says Normals. Now the normal is it's a line that comes out perpendicular to the plane's surface. But we'll get more into that in another lesson. What we want to do is check this auto smooth angle box. It just says auto smooth. That doesn't mean it's going to make it smooth. It just means it's going to give you an angle activated here. And you can see when we did that at 30 degrees default, we already get some straight edges here at the top where this lid top is. So watch now as I change this angle all the way down to 0. You can see that the teapot becomes faceted again, and then I'll drag it up, and at a certain angle of smoothing, around 46, 47, we're going to see that all of the polygons look smooth now. So like I said, it's just a visual effect to make things appear smooth. If you actually want to smooth the geometry, as we've seen, you want to use the subdivision surface modifier, but those two things in combination can make a rather simple polygon object look amazingly smooth, and it's a good way to be able to control and adjust that. So please continue to watch this video series, and in the next video we're going to look at applying a material to our teapot. Hey, thanks for sticking around. We've created some great courses for you at the Brainy Pixel Academy website. And if you really want to learn 3D modeling and animation in Blender 2.8, we've built a course that's project-based that takes you step by step through the interface. This is a course I've taught at colleges, I've taught young people, I've taught adults, and through that I've learned a way to teach people Blender in a way you can remember it, even when you come back to it weeks later. We use a lot of the interface menus initially, and if you go on over to the course, you'll see right here that we've got a cheeseburger challenge to get you started moving things in 3D space. We create a domino, we create a frying pan out of curves, and we do spinning and curves for the handle. Create some scrambled eggs. I'm not scrambled eggs, sunny side up eggs. We rig a robot arm, and that's cool. So that's a little introduction to rigging and animation there. Then we move on and we do a little bit of texture painting, and we then take a robot character and we animate that robot character jumping on a box and then jumping up on a barrel, and that's a lot of fun and very satisfying. And then we edit a little movie using the Blender sequence editor. So if you think this course is for you, go on over there to brainypixel.com/courses and you'll find a link to the site, or check the description below the video, and you can get a discount on this course using the special discount keyword Teapot, T-E-A-P-O-T. So we'll put that on the screen, Teapot, and that'll give you 50% off of this course. I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing some amazing things you create with Blender.